Daikini.
Stupid Daikinis.
I'm sure this means something to people that have watched Willow.
It does.
This, kick him out of the stream. If he has not watched it, kick him out.
Don't kick me out. Disney kicked Willow off the network.
Stupid.
Hold on, I'm gonna have to fix Diesel here. He's shifted a little to the left. Let's see if we
I
can.
need to move. Where do I need to move? Oh, it's okay. I need to go this way.
I can fix something about myself too. Hold on a second. I'll fix myself on the fly.
There,
Hey, there's the rest of me.
Move you over a little
Yeah.
bit.
All right, I like it. I approve. That's what matters.
Hi, internet. This is a show. That's how the show starts. What are we talking about?
Okay.
I fixed myself.
I know
don't
something. Fanboys
Okay.
this weekend. Fanboy. Are you gonna be there? Because I'm gonna be there.
I'm not gonna be there.
I'm gonna see
They haven't
John
invited
Lovitz and
I
all kinds
agree.
of other people.
I agree. That was not a real intro.
All right, you want to do it again? All right.
You want to do it or me? You gonna do it? Okay, here we go.
Do it.
Me? Oh, now you're putting me on. Fine. Okay. Okay, here we go.
Hey, we didn't receive our paychecks for this intro.
What's up, everybody? It's Thursday night. You know what that means? It's time for 3 Old Men. I'm one of your hosts, Clan Diesel, and off to my lefties are my besties, Dr. Diz DM and the Admiral, Double Op Buck. What up, Buck?
Hello.
Was that an intro? Does that count, chat?
That's something.
Was that an intro?
Woot, woot.
Yeah. Woot, woot. That is the widest heck yeah I've ever heard. Woot, woot.
Hey, I'm just saying, I didn't get
support it.
paid
Thank
this
you.
week for the intro, so
You
I
get
think
paid?
The first way we did it,
That makes me think of
I
Stone
think the
Cold
first way we
DT.
did it was fine.
Oh,
You know Stone Cold DT?
we've been paying him?
Not this week, you haven't.
I help run this shit and I don't get paid.
Yeah, HR came to me and said, "Hey, Buck said that he wasn't getting his paycheck." And I was like, "Excellent. Well, let's just let that work itself out."
There you go. Hey there, Buck. Hey, this is Nerdacopia HR. I just want to let you know that you're not really aligning with our synergy, and I think that our path going forward to a better team building would be that you may not get paid
Chat wants to set up a GoFundMe for Buck
GoFundMe for Buck. Well, I mean, you can
for his paycheck.
you can go to
Missy said they'll donate $50 to me.
that. Hey, you know what? Half of that is a tier 3 sub.
Well, yeah, but they said they'll donate it to me.
Actually, they said they'll donate negative $50, so you will owe Misty $50.
Nope, because it's a GoFundMe. GoFundMes don't do negatives. I've looked it up.
It's not like when you
can't
go to
do
the
negative.
restaurant and it says tip and you write in -$5.
You have to give me a tip, sir waiter, for me being such an awesome customer. All right, so what do we want to talk about?
Well, I know what you want to talk about. Something came out this week.
It sure did. It sure did. And I've been jonesing for it a lot. But I want to say something. Before we get into that. I have been jonesing to play this game for months, ever since the end of CBT3 and the stress test. Been jonesing to play this game. July 9th gets here, 4 o'clock. They let the download release early. Downloaded it. Game went live at 4:30. Popped in at like 5:30. Got to play for like an hour. Do the little intro stuff. Come out. And then I really haven't got to play anymore because, Chad, I don't know if you noticed or not, but I've been streaming Once Human on Nerdacopia and on my channel too. Mainly because I thought I would be the only one in Once Human. So, but luckily Timmy has decided to join me, and Diz joined as well. So we are getting the band back together. Our name of our hive is the Clem Fandangos. So if you do download Once Human, which is free, and you play on server 9, world 8, you yourself can join the Clem Fandangos until we get 8 people, and then you can't join the Clem Fandangos no more. You'll have to make your own hive, but we'll make a war band together. And we'll call them the Toasts of London. Or sex potions. Don't sell me your sex potions. Something. We've got something. It'll be something, and it'll be great. But I've had problems. So yesterday, tried to stream over on the Nerdacopia channel, which you're at right now. It's great. We love it here. And the bottom just dropped out. Like I was having problems with audio. The stream just was like, I can't upload anything. I'm sorry. OBS was just like, I can't. So today I stripped out all my audio stuff, rebuilt it. So it may sound a little bit different now than I normally do. Hopefully better, more sexy. At least 10% more sexy is what I'm going for. So I was experimenting today. So I was like, I'm going to try it. And I didn't want to have like 45 go lives for Nerdacopia. So I tested on my channel, see what happened. And so for like 45 minutes, it was okay. And then it started doing it again. Not the audio. My audio was fine the entire time, except for when Timmy says I dropped out of Discord. But I didn't know that I dropped out of Discord, but I came back. And so I'm not getting to play Once Human because of these technical problems, number one. And number two, I can't stream Once Human because of these technical problems. It really sucks. It makes me sad. Makes me real sad. But Once Human Report, it's great. Just going to sum it up there. It's great.
This just in, Once Human, great, says Clan Diesel.
There you go. Clan Diesel from Nerdacopia Network gets well, and he's been 2 thumbs up. Play without streaming? Well, I can, and I did. I did that tonight. We played for a while. And I did, and it was fine. But I really want to stream it too. Because that's content, and people, I don't know if you know this or not, love content. And I love giving it to them.
Yep. He does.
You can take that how you will. I'll give it to you.
He also likes it when the guys on Once Human come in his face.
That was the thing. That was the thing that was said. But I didn't say he liked it. I just said he came in my face or something like that. Something like that. You'll have to go and check the VOD. All I know. Words were said similar to that effect. That is true. But there you go.
You said, I'm sitting here trying to loot this chest, and this guy came in my face.
That's true, but he like ran into my face or something.
He came out the door and attacked you, is what happened.
Yeah, that's why I
were
was
looting
stuck
a
in the
chest.
corner or whatever. It wouldn't let me move, and he just started attacking me. And I was
after you killed spiders.
I did kill spiders, which made me feel very good. Also, I want to say, big ups to the Once Human devs. I can make copper ingots, and it takes like 45 seconds.
No, they take about 5 seconds to craft.
That's true. About 5 seconds to craft. So thank
Mhm.
you. Thank you, Once Human devs. Hacks Day devs. I love you guys. Great game. Get your shit together.
So in Pax Day, it takes what, an hour to get 5 ingots?
It takes
45
an
minutes.
hour to craft 20
20.
iron ingots.
20.
45 minutes for 20 copper.
Yep.
An hour for iron.
Yep. And an hour and 20 minutes for pure iron.
Wrought iron.
Yeah, wrought iron.
No.
And
Heaven help us what it's going to take for steel.
Yep.
I
I think it's 100
4
charcoal.
days.
Yep. But definitely play Once Human. It's very good, and it's $0. You can play the game for $0. Now, there is a battle pass that you can get, and there are cosmetics, but that's all. There's no pay to win. You can play the game completely for free.
I don't know if there's any cosmetics to buy as of yet.
Yeah, there is. There's a store.
Is there? I didn't.
Yep.
I didn't see them right off the bat there, but
Yep. You can go in and buy cosmetics for your weapons, and you can buy clothing items and stuff for yourself. And then you unlock a lot of stuff too, just by doing the free battle pass. Yeah, I like it. It's really cool. Timmy started playing it the other day with me. He really enjoyed it. He got a
Oh, you know-
beaver.
yeah. Tell them about that. So when we played the beta, this was not in the beta.
It was not
Yeah.
in beta 2. No, it was
It was
not.
not in the beta we played. But
Nope.
then those devs must have played Power World, because go ahead with your story.
Okay, so now they introduced it in beta 3 and it's in the final version 2. So used to, you would go and get a deviant that you would put in your little deviant glass case in your house after you killed one of the bosses. So you had machine gun arms, you had the treant, you had the spider. That's all the bosses that I ever saw. I didn't make it to the others. And you would put that in your little case there, and it would give you special abilities. Right? Get different buffs. They would make special crafting materials and stuff. Okay, so in beta 3 and in the retail version, that's gone. What you get now is these things are kind of out in the wild, and you try to collect them like a Pokemon or a PAL in PAL World. And then in like PAL World, they will do different things for you. So Timmy got a beaver, and we named his beaver. Well, Diz named his beaver Stanley. So Stanley the beaver. And what you do, you put him in his case, and then he will go around a radius of your house, a large radius, and he will chop down trees for you, which is handy as shit because you go through a lot of wood. There's another one named Digby that I found just by mining a random node. And he mines for you. So he'll get the nodes in that same radius around your house. He will go and mine those nodes for you, which brings in another good thing because house moves are free so far. Right now, for me, they've been free. May stop at a certain level, but that'll be good because then you can set your house when you go to another part that has the materials you need in that area, and then he can go and mine the ores you need. So that's cool. So there's all different ones, and you can have multiples of the same one because they can be different levels. They can have different stats, and they can have different abilities. Like some of them will come with an ability that will boost the other ones so that their mood's better. So in that case, they can work longer and they recharge faster. So yeah, pretty cool. I just got Digby. I haven't used him yet, but Timmy's little beaver has been very busy. A busy beaver, if you will. So, but yeah,
Yes,
but I like it. There's also a huge ass cat.
I mean, there's 3 of y'all at the house. I could understand.
Go through a lot of wood in our house. Oh, also, hive houses are gone, apparently. But if you join a hive, you instantly get access to the other people in the hive's house. And they get upgraded. You don't have to add them to your friends list. They automatically get upgraded.
But you can turn those off for certain people.
Yeah, you can.
Yep. So you can block certain people in the hive from getting in your house.
Yep, you can set your permissions a little more granular. So that'll come to PAX Day too, they said. But yeah.
Yeah. Well, PAX Day's early access still, and this is actual release. So.
This is actual release. Yeah. Oh, and they fixed the problem. If you remember me stating when the game first launched, there was a restriction that you could only make one character, and that was it. That restriction was lifted later that day. So now you can make another character. But I think that other character has to be on a different server.
It'd be cool if you could hide the backpack.
There's always something. Liz just wants to walk around in a game and chop wood and be completely buck-ass naked. In which case, I'm going to gift him a copy of Age of Conan so that he can do that. I'm going to get him a copy of Age of Conan.
Mortal Online 2.
With the Swinging Cod edition. And then I'm going to get him a copy of Mortal Online 2. Yes.
So that you punch a tree.
Boars. You can kill boars and punch a tree naked. Yep. There you go. That's what he wants, chat, and I'm going to give it to him. Also, did you realize Mortal Online was on sale during the Steam sale for $30?
Yeah.
I came this close to buying 2 copies of it just so that you can have one.
Oh my god. Now the crafting game, and we only played in like the beta or whatever that was.
Yeah.
It was intense. It was so detailed.
The crafting was very detailed, but you literally spawn in the game nothing. You don't even have a diaper.
Nope, just naked.
It's extremely European because that's where it's from. But yeah, go play Once Human. Also, if you have a computer but it can't run it, and it's not out on console yet, there's a cheat that you can do, and people may want to check into this to play other games that they can't play on their console or their computer or whatever, because they may have a potato computer where the game might not be on consoles. But apparently, you can run GeForce Now on an Xbox, which will let you stream games in the browser that's built into the system. So you may want to Google it to see how you do that or whatever, but it is there. It is an option, and Once Human is on the list of GeForce Now games. And I think PAX Day is coming to that soon. So just throwing that out there if you have a Tater computer.
Looks like they have horses in Mortal Online too.
Yeah.
They got that over PAX Day.
That's true. PAX Day does need some kind of fast travel or mounts. I agree. It does. Because sometimes it can take you a long time to get to where you're going for resources. So I think that they should put in a system where you can fast travel to all the different spawn points. You know how you can respawn at a day that's in another place or whatever? I think once you unlock that day, once you're there, you should be able to fast travel to that day.
I think PAX Day, my personal opinion, is that the combat is lacking in the game.
And they agree.
Yeah, because just look at the axe of chopping down the tree, the animation. They started out with just a straight chop, right? And now they realized that was boring or something. So now they've made it where he's like chopping crazy at the tree.
Yeah. You go at different angles and different speeds
but the combat is the same thing. It's just repetitive over and over and over and over. And they're giving like some of these creatures really large amounts of hit points. So you're just stab it with a spear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Final Fantasy 13 method of enemies.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
But we
I mean,
use
they've
something
acknowledged
different.
that.
No, we'll just have this pig. Now it's corrupted pig. And now it's infested pig.
That's true. It will one shot you with its tusk. But yeah, I mean, they've acknowledged that. That's one of the things that's on the roadmap is better combat. So listen, I'm just excited that in next week's patch we get labels,
Yeah.
so we'll be able to
Hey.
label chests.
Hey, all we gotta do is if we need hide in PAX Day, we just go after the bears. No matter what size they are, we'll just go after the bears.
Well, I think from one of the pictures they showed on their Discord, also, if you are interested in PAX Day, but you don't want to join their Discord, if you join the Nerdacopia Discord, there's a PAX Day channel, and important news from the PAX Day Discord goes into that channel. So, just saying.
They need to fix the drop rate on that hide.
They are. I think
That's
that's one of the things in the
crazy.
patch, because the hide dropping was in one of the pictures. Was the large animal hide or whatever?
It's just animal hide.
Well, animal hide, yeah.
The rough one is the start one. The animal hide is the tier 1, and then there's like a premium or something.
You got a large rough
tier
animal
2
hide. That's the red.
Yeah. So
now
that was
the ones that are orange are just animal hide. All of the rough ones are the first ones. Yep. Yep.
But yeah, so that was in one of the pictures was the animal hide that you're talking about, because it was. I was like, oh, it's the orange hide. So
well, animal hide's weird. It's different than the other stuff because you have basically small, medium, large in the first tier, and then the second, or the untiered one, which is your rough, and then the regular there's 3, and then the premium there's 3.
Yeah. But
But
like
yeah,
I said,
I'm
it
just
was
saying
in the pictures.
when we've went after like the wolves,
Yeah.
we've been able to take the wolves with like 2 or 3 of us fighting them. The
Yeah, if you have a hunting
kind of
party.
kick our ass.
Yeah.
But I'm saying we can go kill any size or variant of bear without a problem.
Yeah. The bears and the wolves and the larger pigs, they only have a chance to drop that one hide. They mostly drop the rough hide. That's what they need to fix because it's
we killed
so
a bunch
frustrating.
that one day, and you got like 2.
Like I found this spot, and I jump up on a rock where they can't get me, and I stab them with a spear.
Mm-hmm.
And I've killed, I don't know, 30 or 40 of these wolves and got like 4 pieces of animal hide.
Yeah.
It makes 2 of the large animal hides, like when you go back and construct them. Aggravating.
Yeah. So yeah, I think the drop rate will be fixed, and we get labels. There's a couple other things. Labels is amazing.
You made me think of Parks and Rec. And Perkins is amazing.
And Perkins.
But they need to fix the chest issue.
What's that?
Where
because they're all the same.
chests don't give you
because after the initial first chest, everything else is the same fucking size, no matter what it is.
Yep.
What's the point of making them then?
There's not.
Let's waste all these resources, and you're going to get the same number of slots as you would for a decorative chest that doesn't take near as much resources.
Yep.
Well, screw that then.
You just make them to help you level.
Well, but that's the thing. There's other things that take less resources that'll get you more XP.
Yep.
Like right now in carpentry, I'm on a kick where I gotta have a buttload of limestone.
Oh yeah.
And when I fill up a whole inventory, and come back for limestone, I get to make like 12 items. And then I'm done with all the limestone. And then I got to go back out and get more limestone. Because that's
I
how much
really
limestone
think
it takes.
Yeah.
that they wanted all of this to be done as a group, which is kind of crazy because we would all go gather limestone, and Buck would be the one who actually levels the skill up.
Yep.
Well, the rest of us are just standing there watching him do it.
Yep. I think that's initially how they thought that it would be. Problem is it requires though so many people to be in a clan to do it,
Mm,
and then also that's just not how people play. So I think that they're going to have to sit down and rethink that.
well,
Well, I
they're
mean,
gonna.
as our group, we could have made that work.
True. We could have handed out roles, and that's what you kind of stuck to. I think the shops that they're gonna put out will help because at least
Yep.
you can go purchase from other people, maybe.
Well, they've set up in their Discord a trading channel. So you can go in
Yeah.
that channel and you can put up stuff that you have that you want to trade for other things and see if somebody responds.
Well, yeah, but then you got to make sure you've got somebody on the right server
Yep.
and what if you're in the friggin' most southern west zone and they're in the most northern east zone? Where y'all gonna meet at the eyeball in the dead center? Because
Yep.
good lord, the walk there
Going to be a bit.
And
Yeah.
there's no
is gonna
trade.
take you a
There's
minute.
no trade window.
No,
No,
you
you
just
just
So
have to throw
drop
it on
it.
the ground and hope for the best that they're gonna
Hope they
honor the
drop
agreement.
theirs. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. The market stalls are going to be good. That'll be a good thing.
yeah. I like the NPCs. I like fighting the NPCs, but the combat's a little bit better than fighting the animals,
Yeah.
but it still needs a little work there. Those guys are a little
They need
dumb.
they also
Yep.
need to lower respawn times.
A little bit.
Or extend them, I mean,
Yeah.
the respawn times. Because they respawn so fast.
They are quick. Sometimes they'll respond before you're done in the thing and you go to leave and there's everybody
we
standing there.
we killed 5 of these guys. Let's go up in this tower. Okay. We killed those 3, come back down the tower. Diz, you ready to kill the whole courtyard? Because they're back. What? Yeah, they're standing in the courtyard. Great. Because now we
The
got to
other
fight
thing
it
is,
all
I
over
kind of
again.
want some NPCs myself. Like I want my town or my castle, and I want
Yeah.
to be able to put my own NPCs there that would protect
Well,
it.
You want to have some
This
serfs or hire mercenaries?
Yeah.
this isn't Power
Yeah.
World / Enshrouded.
Well, they were doing this way back when I was playing my first MMO, Shadowbane. You built your structure, your castle, or whatever, your walls, and you had archers on the top, and you had spearmen down below, and
And they
so
sure
I
as hell
mean,
ain't gonna let us capture the Inquisition.
oh man, if
I
I don't
mean,
know, I don't know about capturing them, but maybe just like gaining enough gold or resources where you could hire
buy
them or
them.
something. And maybe you
Yep.
If
had to
that's the
keep a
case,
certain money, like maybe you had to keep your gold at a certain level so that
Or they would leave.
you can pay them,
I mean,
or they leave.
Yep.
if that's the case,
Yep.
we're going to get heralds.
Yeah, right. Now I want that one guy. What was he? He came out of the tower.
Oh,
Oh, the thing of truth or whatever.
No, this guy was different than the
no,
truth.
no.
Examiner of truth.
was-
No, he was
What was
The
his
examiner
name?
of life.
not. He
No,
was tougher
he.
than him then. That
Oh, what
he
was him?
whooped me and Buck several times
The
before we finally.
me and Diz both had 170 health, and he was hitting us for 60 health a shot. Like this dude was
Sounds about right.
whooping the snot out of us.
Mm-hmm.
We were having to make sure we burned him with almost every hit, just with our fire, just to make sure we could whittle him down enough to kill him. Oh, what was his name? I don't remember now, but this dude was brutal.
He was
Yeah,
like the
we could
butcher
have
or the something like that. It was the, the
we could definitely have
torturer
him
or something.
guarding the front gate.
I'll say we met
You
torturers
step
before.
in, you die.
This guy was mean
It's
and
like the mad
fast.
torture or like insane torture or something like that.
Yeah.
He did hit hard because he killed me and you on top of that mountain.
We did have one in-game interaction with another player, and that was fun.
It was good. Yep.
I kind of wish we had like the voice chat or something there where, you know, maybe
Mhm.
if they could integrate it with Discord and then you could they could join your Discord from like inside the game, that'd be neat.
Yeah. That would
But
be
they probably
cool.
got their own voice chat, so it's a very pretty game though.
Yes.
Oh,
Got
have
good
y'all
bones.
fought any of the Zabians yet?
We fought them early on, but we didn't fare. We killed some of them, but most of them were too hard to kill for us.
Mhm.
It was way too early on. We could probably take on a bunch of them now, but
Yeah, I'd say we
they're a little more hopped up than the
Yeah,
other NPCs.
yeah, they are different than the Inquisition.
because I seen them the other day when I was out getting limestone, and I was
Mm.
like, "You guys look a lot more feral than the Inquisition. I think I'll leave
Yep.
y'all alone."
Yeah, they had a place there near our first uh plots that we put down.
Oh, here's something else I want: a quiver, because I'm trying to play like archer, and my entire inventory has to be filled full of arrows for me
Yep.
to be effective because I run out of arrows so quickly.
Yep. You go through a lot of arrows.
Yeah.
That's why I shoot them with fireballs.
You're welcome, by the way.
Yes, thank you. I can heal and I can shoot fireballs.
I got the pacifism um, tunic, but
Mm.
it takes the same slot of the healing spell.
Yeah.
Uh, so I have to choose between one or the other. So,
Yeah. That way you can cast mesmerize.
but if we were actually going into one of those keeps, if we all had the mesmerize spell, it would be a lot easier. We
Yeah,
just
I mean, it'll just
mesmerize
freeze them.
all the small ones and then run in and kill the big one and run back
Yep.
out.
Yep.
Um, one matters. Skinning a basilisk? We haven't seen one.
Not seen a basilisk. Well, there was a one stuff too that you found in the database that we had never run across.
Yeah, imps and all
Yeah,
kinds
the
of stuff.
imps. Yep. So yeah, there's still a lot in the game that we haven't went to do. I mean, we've not done a dungeon yet.
Yeah, I don't even know where a dungeon is.
You know the little things on the map that look like two uh, pillars and it has like a V on it or whatever? Those are dungeons.
Those are the dungeons.
Those are the dungeons. Like the enemies in them are like level 35 and 40.
Ooh. So they
So
want you to be like pretty much max level at
I
this
want you
point
to go in
in
with
the
the good
game.
stuff. Well, what they figure is you're going to go in with your entire clan. So all the people I've seen that run them have run in with like 15 people. So you either need to be really high level with some good gear, or you need to bring a lot of people with okay gear.
Apper Magnus.
There was another free game that came out here recently.
Really?
I know a couple of people are playing or have tried. Yeah, the First Descendant.
Yeah, I saw some videos on it.
Yep.
I didn't know if I'd enjoy it or not.
I don't know if you would because it's third person shooter. No, you don't like third person.
Yeah, well, I don't mind third person because I mean, like Fable's third person, and there's a bunch of games that are third person that I like. But when it's a
Oh, that
true
was a
shooter,
yeah.
I don't like it third person. I don't
Well,
like
I
it
knew
that
that
way.
was your turn off for Gears. Was that Gears was
Yeah,
third person?
yeah. When it is a shooter game,
Yeah,
I kind of want it first person. So
yeah. So this is a shooter game. It is a free to play third person looter shooter with Borderlands and Destiny Warframe elements in it. It's not as crazy fast, giving you motion sickness or headaches trying to keep up with it as Warframe. Uh, but I've played some of it. I've liked what I've played of it so far. Um, and then I think Regan's playing it. Regan streams. Hi, Regan streams. And then I don't know who else. I've seen a couple other people play it. They're on my friends list on Steam. But yeah, it's also free to play. Um, published by Nexon. Uh, there is a store in it. You can buy characters and things and stuff, but you can also unlock them in the game for free. You just got to grind for them. But it's pretty fun so far. I thought it would be a lot worse than what it turned out. I really thought it was going to be garbage, but it's pretty all right. Like I said, I don't know if you like it because of the third person thing. So far, what I've played, it's fun and it doesn't take you too long to do the missions and stuff to get through things. So each character can be leveled to level 40, and then you also have what's called a master level that you carry with you. And then your weapons also have levels.
Hmm.
So, but yeah,
Lots
like you
of stuff
start
to
out,
do.
there is so much to do. Listen, I I've said this ad nauseum, but if the gaming industry could just take the rest of the year off, that would be great. Except for ARC, you got to bring out those damn maps. But other than Snail Studios
And Blizzard.
and they need to take just call in sick for the next 6 months. That'd be great.
Blizzard's got to launch War Within.
I mean, they can. They don't have to, but they can.
No, they have to launch War Within, and Snail has to continue to launch their maps.
But there's just we're we're eating good. The problem is there's too much to eat.
No, I'm good. I know how to say no.
I mean, that's a thing you can do.
See, when I go to the all you can eat buffet, I choose what I want to eat, and I pick my favorites.
That's what I do.
No, you pick everything, Clan.
No, that's just with games, especially if it's free. I'll
That's
give
what
it
I'm
a
talking.
shot.
That's what I'm getting at, Clan. You're picking everything. I
Well,
go,
I mean,
WoW, yes. Arc, Yes. Survival game? I'll try that one. That one? No, that could stay over there. I'm not touching that one. And that's how I played. You're going, I'll try that one and that one and that one, and yeah, I'll try that one. Why not? And I'm like, no, Clan. you have to learn how to say
I
no.
might find something that I like.
But you don't have the time to play them.
I know, but I mean, I only play certain ones. Like I played Destiny. I got to a point in Destiny where I can stop.
I learned to say no to that one a long time ago.
So I'm done in Destiny until I think next week. Act 2 of Echoes comes out. But they're doing something cool this time. They're just letting you. They're having the whole thing instead of releasing each part each mission like a week at a time. They're just going to release the whole thing and let you go through it at your own pace. So that's good. That's an improvement over what they were doing with the seasons.
You mean they're not gonna time gate it?
No, they're going to Netflix it. They put out the whole thing right there. Hey, here you go.
They're not gonna Disney it. One episode a week.
Nope, not anymore.
Every
They used to do
Tuesday.
that. But now they're going to let you have the whole shebang. Well, at least a whole act at one time, so you can either blow through it or take your time and go through it. Whatever, it's up to you. You don't do a mission and then have to wait to the next week for Ikora to give you a call. Hey, where's that Guardian's gonna bring me my good news? Yeah.
Guardian, we have word. Something has happened. Yeah, no shit. I've just been waiting for you to tell me I can go. Like,
I killed a big bad. It's fine. We're good. The world is safe.
Cade shows up and goes, all right, here's the game plan. Just go do it.
Don't mention Cade. It's too soon. See, Timmy plays a lot too. Yeah, I will say that, Timmy. You're pretty much down to play whatever.
I have been rewatching Lost.
Okay.
I forgot that Nathan Fillion is in Lost.
Really?
Yeah, for like a couple episodes, or maybe one episode.
That's cool. I have never watched a single episode of Lost.
Pretty good up until the last season.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Last season's kind of let down.
Mary's in Lost.
Mary.
The actor that plays Mary.
Mary and what?
Oh,
Lord of the Rings.
Oh, yeah, he is in there. You gotta be more specific. There's a lot of Marys.
Nope. I don't have to be more specific. He is very famous as Mary.
Well, you could say male Mary.
Mel Harry.
Yeah,
Mel Harry.
Because I mean, you got him as a Mary. You got I have an aunt that was named Mary.
He's a Brandy Buck, right?
Mary and Brandy Buck. Yep.
Yeah. Peregrine Took.
Apparently, Took's stupid.
I mean,
well, not necessarily. He just calls him a fool of a Took.
Yeah, but in the movie,
I feel like they've earned that title.
He was pretty stupid.
Like, yeah, just from the way that Gandalf treats him, I feel like that was earned. Like, there's been a lot of
Mordor. He would have died if he went there. Like he would have died. He would have got found out in a heartbeat and died.
True.
Because when he went into Moria and knocked that suit of armor down the well and alerted all that, he'd have done something stupid, and they'd all turned and looked at him, and he'd have just died. Like they'd have fucking ate him right there.
Speaking of Moria, that's a game that I said no to.
Only because I didn't get into it.
That Mines of Moria survival game.
That's only
But
because
you-
I didn't get into it. Oh wait, never mind. You don't play with me. If I'd have got into it, you wouldn't have been there anyway.
That's a lie. I do play. We play PAX Day all the time.
That's a game you started playing, and I came over there.
Okay, and we play when you play WoW. I play WoW. When there's something to
Motherfucker,
do,
you ain't been on WoW to play with me.
because there's nothing to do in WoW except to go get pants.
Trading post.
And that's the season pass for WoW.
That is not a season pass. You didn't pay shit for that.
Wait, it's coming.
I guarantee it is, right?
Yeah,
Every
right
game's
now
doing
it's a
a
free
stupid
season pass, but it will be there. It will be there.
You get to earn that thing monthly, and all you got to do is get on and do what it asks you to do,
That's true.
and you don't have to pay a damn thing for it.
Except your $15
That's just to play the game in general.
and the cost of the game. That's it.
And the cost of your life
That's true. And your immortal soul.
I mean,
that you have to sacrifice to play.
I traded that off back in 2004.
So I like WoW. WoW is fun as long as there's something to do.
Actually, I take that back. I thought I traded it all off in 2004. I officially traded the rest of it off in 2008. I
really
thought they
wish
took it all 4 years before that, but then I found out that it was still a little piece
There's still a little sliver left.
left.
I really wish I could understand why I don't like retail WoW now, but I like classic, like the vanilla. I still don't fully understand why that is. I understand that that's how I feel about it, but the retail is graphically superior. There's much more content there.
Yep. that is
I don't
true.
I don't know what it is. Something about it is just
They are two very different games. They're not the same.
maybe someday I'll fully understand. I have understood that I don't like expansions. So maybe I hold
You've
that
gotten
against it.
cantankerous in your old age, it is.
Yeah, but I mean, we still haven't fully understood why you don't like 14 either. So
It's
That's all. I
yeah,
know.
it's the same thing though. It's the retail WoW and 14. If I figure out the reason I don't like one, I will figure out the reason I don't like the other one.
but
Because
but
The
see,
if there's
political
some-
snap into place.
yeah, but I'm just saying
Yeah.
he didn't
Mhm.
even make it to an expansion in 14 before he hated 14. So
That's
he
true.
couldn't
That's
even
true.
claim expansion in
That's
that
true.
one.
The biggest barrier to entry to 14 is ARR.
Yeah, but it wasn't even ARR that he hated. He hated it the moment his archer turned to a bard.
That is true. He did hate that. He did hate that.
The moment that happened, Diz is like, I'm fucking out of here. I am not doing this. And I'm like, well, there went Diz.
He gone.
I really
then he
don't like
come
when
back.
games they pigeonhole you into playing a certain way. And Final Fantasy 14 is so that because it's just like, here's a character. Okay, how do I play him? You play him like this because here's the abilities you get. Everybody gets the same abilities.
Yep.
You play it like this. I'm like, damn,
Yep.
okay. Well, there is some variety there. People
Yeah,
will
you
get mad
have-
at you apparently if you play the
I
variety.
was gonna- you have one talent tree that's good, and the rest of them you'll get kicked out of a dungeon or something if you play the other.
Well, not anymore. Now you don't even have to have people to run dungeons with if you don't want to. And wow.
That's true. And you know where they got that from? The critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy
Nope.
14.
Nope, that's not where they got it from.
Yes, it is where they got it from.
Nope,
They did it first.
that's not where they got it from.
Where did they copy the mechanic that's been in Final Fantasy 14 for 3 expansions from that WoW's just now got?
That's not what I'm talking about.
They also copied dragon riding from Guild Wars 2.
I mean, we ain't even talking about that bullshit. I'll never have that as active on mine
I don't want the dragon riding.
because there's no way I'm traveling from zone to zone using just that flying.
Mm-mm.
All right,
No,
I have a
I
question
hate dragon
that
riding.
you guys may know about some of this stuff. I saw a
Okay.
video the other day
Uh-huh.
on
Uh-huh.
TikTok, and
Yep.
it said that there's something called Turtle Wow. You know what Turtle Wow is?
I don't.
Apparently, it's something that's existed since 2018. I think it's
Is it a private server?
It's a private server for Vanilla WoW. And what I'm being
You
what I'm
haven't
being
looked that up, Glad?
No,
what
I'm looking it up now.
what
Turtle WoW
this
online since 2018. Mysteries of Azeroth.
what the video was telling me is that they are updating it to run in Unreal Engine 5.
Holy shit.
You play Vanilla WoW in Unreal Engine 5.
That would be beautiful.
How do you get in this? I have no freaking idea.
Yeah,
I didn't
Turtle
know about
WoW
it till the
2
other day.
powered by Unreal Engine. Hold on, I gotta see this.
If it was the month of April, I would think that I'm being punked. But
They're doing it with Unreal Engine and full mod support.
wow.
It even has custom quests, lore, and zones.
Yeah, there's new factions and quests, new zones. This is cool. So do you have to like subscribe to it?
I don't know. I don't know anything about Turtle WoW. I just found out about it, and I'm not sure how you become part of this private server.
New profession survival. I mean, I would be interested in this. This looks cool. I mean, I'm surprised it's lasted this long. Why haven't they shut this down?
This will probably help you the most. Is
It's a video. Everything you need to
yeah,
know.
but it's the development interview.
Sign up, download the client. New playable races, goblins and high elves in WoW Classic. Or not WoW Classic, but Vanilla WoW.
So this is what happens after Classic if we didn't go to Burning Crusade.
Yeah, if they didn't change the game. Because at some point there, which I think after the Lich King, it became a different game.
Yes, 100%
Yeah,
after
Cataclysm happens after the Lich King.
And it's no longer WoW. It's some other game.
Yeah, Cataclysm brought in a lot of the casual stuff. It also updated the graphics engine.
Yeah, it's a new game that they're just calling WoW. It was actually WoW 2, and they just didn't call it that.
Yep. I mean,
New character customizations. I mean, I'm in.
I would
Can
give it a
anybody
shot.
join?
It looks like it. All you got to do is sign up. There's 2 servers. There's an RP PvE, and then there's a PvP server.
So you can play as a hive.
Heck yeah. Be your Huckleberry.
Yep. I will be checking this one out. And I don't know why I didn't know about this. It was just TikTok brings some things to me here and there. So
That is cool.
until it gets banned, you know.
That is true until it gets banned.
I mean, this is what I want is just
They
WoW,
also have
vanilla
this.
WoW, that they just keep adding more things into that game, and they don't change the game. It's just, it's still the same game. It's just with more stuff.
Yeah,
That's what I want.
that's fair.
And now they're gonna do it in Unreal Engine. Crazy.
That is crazy. Yeah. All right. Well, I have an account now. So, whenever you want to try it, I'm ready. That was a cool discovery. I never even. I'd heard about it, but I hadn't. I didn't know what it was. I never done anything. So, what do you think about it, Buck? You're the resident Warcraft expert and
Well,
potentate.
I'm actually surprised that Blizzard hasn't sued the shit out of them
Yeah, me too.
and knocked it offline yet.
Yeah, I'll agree.
There's also another one floating around that changes up all of your spells and abilities that a fan has made. It's a whole different type of Azeroth.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they let the private classic servers go on for years and years and years and never bothered anybody. I mean, even now, even though they have classic official classic servers, they still let them use the other servers.
Yeah, but I mean this one is like paladins are casting like warlock spells and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's just weird.
Got to do what you do, right? I'm a paladin and I want to summon a demon.
Like, are we playing D&D World of Warcraft? Is that what this is?
Multi-class. Now
This paladin just multi-classed.
this
into
is
warlock.
yeah, this is bastardized vanilla WoW. I mean, they're gonna do whatever they want with it. So
Right. I do what I want.
wonder where the turtle comes in.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering too.
the little turtle you're seeing is actually the turtle you have to fish up, and it's one of the rarest mounts in the game to acquire.
There you go. A resident lore master.
See, there you go. I told you.
That's it's also the slowest land mount in the game, but when you put it in the water, it's one of the fastest mounts in the game.
You have that mount.
I do. It took a lot of fucking fishing off the coast of Azeroth to get that damn thing.
I have seen you utilize that mount.
Yeah.
It takes days to get it. IRL days to get it. But no one beats me to any underwater shit if they don't have that mount.
That's like in Final Fantasy 11, getting your chocobo took you 3 real world days to get your chocobo.
So
Yeah, but that's because it's time gated. This is random chance.
they've been doing this since 2018, and they say they're taking storyline from Warcraft 3 and Vanilla WoW and creating additional story.
Yep.
Which is not canon by any way, in the actual, but it would
This
be
is-
interesting to see.
This is what I wanted them to do with Classic. Was there would be a shift where, okay, you're playing Classic and Classic's the same until you get to the end where it should branch off into Burning Crusade. But instead, you find out that it's an alternate reality and the timeline has split.
Would you not just hire these people to do this?
If I was Microsoft, yes. Yeah. I mean, it's a whole new revenue stream. It's like, hey, would you like to play WoW, but it's an alternate timeline with new story and class race combinations and all this new stuff that is not in the base game?
Yeah.
Because they've experimented with that kind of in Season of Discovery.
Yep.
It's like, what if we take our classes, but we tinker with them just a little bit to make them feel new again? And I haven't played anything past Season 1 of Season of Discovery, so I don't know how it is now. But I know in Season 1 of Season of Discovery, it was really awesome. Literally the most fun I've had in WoW in a long, many years.
Yep.
Oh, and if that rumor's true, Clan, that Microsoft is ending their console making at the end of this next version of Xbox, then I stand true with what I said, that WoW will never make it to Xbox.
No, it'll just be on the streaming client.
But it'll never make it to Xbox.
No, it'll be on the Xbox app.
Oh.
But it still won't be on Xbox. It'll still be on PC, even if it's on the Xbox app.
Will it be on the PlayStation though?
We didn't discuss PlayStation.
Probably.
We said Xbox.
If they're smart, it will. They will. Right?
I love it.
I'll still be able to hold true to what I said.
Nah, that sucker's coming. You wait.
It better not. That'd be
It'll
the dumbest
be
move ever.
You can already play it with a controller on PC.
That's
works,
dumb too.
Works beautifully.
That's dumb too. There's too
I
many
agree.
fucking buttons.
But they do it kind of like 14 does.
Ooh, they could do it like Black Desert does and do even though you do it with, well, I guess you could do it with a controller or a mouse and keyboard. In Black Desert Online, to do your spells and things, abilities, it's combinations of buttons.
Yep.
So you're doing combos. So if they did that, you could totally do it.
Well, yeah, but like with a
There's
hunter,
endless numbers.
you fill up 1 to equal sign, guaranteed. Like there's not even a question if you're filling up 1 to equal sign with a hunter. Then you have all of your pets' abilities.
Yep.
Then you still have at least one more 1 to equal sign you're filling up with a hunter. Plus, you've got your mount summonings, you've got your potions, you've got your food and your drinks and all this other shit. Like, you have so much crap. There's no way the controller is going to be good enough to sustain that.
Sure it is. Just like I said, combos. if you introduce a combo system to do a specific ability or function,
Listen,
there's
I'm just
endless
going to
amounts
go
of
out.
combos that you
I'm
can
just
do.
going to go out on a limb here and say I don't want my MMO to become fucking Street Fighter because that's bullshit.
Down forward X.
Exactly. I wanna play my MMO and chillax and go through the story and get my stuff and go with it. I don't need
Yeah.
it to be there like
Down forward X.
back down back
Eldritch
down B
Blast.
and I shoot a frost bolt at this knoll that's standing in front of me. That's not what I need at all.
No, but Black Desert is. I do like their that system in there. If you've never tried it, it's a little challenging at first because you're having to memorize the combos. But once you do it, doing the combat in that game feels much more interactive than just clicking a button, in like WoW or other games like that, and running through your rotations. The rotations feel a lot better.
I
You,
like
you feel like
clicking
you're
the
accomplishing something, even
Yeah,
if you're
but Clint,
not.
but Clint, you're a mouse clicker.
I am.
You heel click, and that is nuts to me also.
Was that what he was doing with that paladin?
Yes.
It wasn't a healer.
Even though he wasn't a healer, he was still clicking on you and then clicking on the heal and then clicking on himself and clicking on the heal. He was not doing F1, 2, or 3 and then clicking on the heal button. He was clicking the mouse the whole time.
Yeah, my brain don't work that way.
I don't see
It,
you and I've watched you and
it
Lady
does
K
not.
both do it. I was like, how? How do y'all
Well,
heal like
it's
that?
because I'm moving my character with WASD, and then then I have to move up here and press all these little buttons, and so my brain doesn't want to work that way. It's like, okay, well that's cool, but then you have this other hand. There should be something over here that I press to do that.
Can you
and
do the
there's just
MMO
not.
mouse?
I've tried. I've tried to do
It's
them. I don't like the
difficult.
way the MMO mouse is shaped.
Yeah, you have to kind of.
Why don't you
You
keep
can't
buying
grip the
everything
mouse
to the
anymore.
D-pad
You
or
have
to
to
the
just
number pad?
rest your hand on it. It's
Yeah,
different.
it's weird because with the MMO mouse, I want to do stuff, but sometimes for whatever reason, I end up clicking, like right clicking on something or whatever, and I don't mean to. Because the
Yeah,
way my hand sits on it is
it
weird.
is.
Now,
Even
if
mine
not
is.
for that,
Mine's weird because it's got the third mouse button.
yeah, if it wasn't for that, it would be great because you have all these buttons.
Mhm.
Pardon the dust, but it's
That's
just
what I
like
got.
this right. Yeah, I know. It's fun. I wonder who got this for me. And it's only got a left and a right button, and it's got this little hidden button over here. But the problem is, as I keep hitting that button.
Yeah.
This
You know what
button
I
here.
use it for? I use it for control. I change it to control, and when
I mean, maybe
so
that would
then,
work.
and then I can just hold that button, and I've got
If
16 more keys or whatever.
if it was
12
shaped more
keys,
like
whatever.
this and
Mhm.
had the buttons on it, that would be great. Or even if it was just a bigger body, I could take, instead of flatter,
Mhm.
I could do that because I prefer a large mouse. Like the small mouse, I don't like. The smaller the mouse, the less I like it.
I like those thick mice. Yeah,
I
gotcha.
do. I like the thick mouse. I've thought about getting one of those little things, the little tarantulas or whatever.
Yeah,
orb
I've got one.
weavers.
If you want to try it out, I can bring it to you.
I would love to try it out because I think that may help me.
I'll bring it to you. Now, I'm not saying you can keep it because it's like $100 something. So
I know.
But-
I got you.
but you can
why
try it
don't
out.
you try recoding or rekeybining all of the 1 through equal to the number pad then, Clint?
I mean,
That's how
maybe
I
could
used to
do that.
play way back in the day. That's how I used
But
to
then-
play.
But then I'm running around with my left hand on WASD, looking around with my mouse, and then I got to move my hand off my mouse to hit over here on these buttons. For my brain, it's like that's stupid.
This is what I use as my mouse.
He likes the ball.
So I never have to move my hand at
Like
all
Zach.
because I thumb ball my movement, and then I'm moving. My ASD is number pad, and so I just take my hand off the mouse and I'm just running through rotation 1 through equal sign, and I'm never on the mouse while I'm in combat.
How do you look around?
I just used my movement on my
Do you have Q and E to turn the
numbers.
camera?
No, I don't. I don't use camera rotation.
Do you see if something's over here?
I
You
just
just
rotate.
you just
I just
turtle
turn
over
my
there.
character.
The
No,
crab step
I,
over there.
I have strafe on my keys on the number pad.
I mean, maybe I could try that. I don't know, but also I don't want to spend 20 minutes setting up keybinds.
There is that.
Like, if you want me to use specific keys to do something, then set up your control scheme to where that makes sense.
Used
That's all I'm
to,
saying.
I had to use the number keys over there because in the old MMOs you had to use the arrow keys.
Yep.
There was no WASD. You used the
Nope.
arrow keys to move around.
Yep. If you remember when we played EQ, that's how you had to move in EQ.
Yep.
WSD said, "Fuck you." This is not how we do that around here. Yeah. Like there's just too much to play and not enough time. Chad, if you would donate us like $10,000 a month, we could maybe do it.
Or if 10,000 of you donated $1.
That's true. If 10,000 people would view our channel and donate $1, that would be
You
great.
know what? You know what's crazy?
Or if you subbed at tier 1, if 10,000 people mysteriously showed up in chat and subbed a tier 1 sub, that would even be more better.
You know what's crazy? On Nightingale though, I have to set up my number pad with numlock on, and then every other game I play, numlock is off
Oh yeah?
because I can't set up the number pad with numlock off on Nightingale, or I can't walk.
Because it doesn't register as that key.
Right.
Yep.
And I'm like, you bastards will have to actually lock it in so I can move. And then I'll get on Arc and I'm like, go forward. And then I'll look down and be like, oh, number pad's still locked.
I
Hang
do the
on.
same. I've been
I
doing
can
the same thing. Like I was complaining to Tim today about in Once Human, right? Because in PAX Day, which we've been playing a lot of, everything is E, right? Everything you go to do to activate is E. And then when you want to do something, you just select the weapon in your hotbar or whatever, and then you go and left click it and start, or whatever, and start doing it. So I try to do that because my brain is just wired that way from so much PAX Day. So I've just been wailing on a tree with my machete. And it damages the tree, but it never cuts it. I'm like, oh my God, why am I doing this? I know better than this. But I've been doing it just because I've got PAX Day programming. There needs to be a universal control scheme, kind of like with Nintendo and Xbox. They need to get together, have a conference, and figure out where the A button is and where the B button is. And it needs to be, let's just go with the Nintendo way.
Where's the triangle button then?
Well, that's different. At least they changed the thing. At least the buttons are different. So it's, a lot easier to not get confused. Unless you play a Japanese game, in which case circle is okay and X is no.
Yeah, it's reverse.
Yeah, it's reversed. Also, I'm just going to say it now, right now. And I know one other person in the world agrees with me, so that's good. This is a great controller.
A good controller.
It's my favorite controller that I've that I've played.
Better controller.
I don't. It's more expensive controller. That's for sure.
Mm. More
Boomerang's the best, chat.
There has never been a good Nintendo 64 controller until the one that Diz bought. That's like if the GameCube and the Nintendo 64 controllers had a baby.
You've never used the boomerang. You can't say that it's not good.
Listen.
It doesn't have the center dongle piece on it, okay?
Yeah, that is the
This
proper.
is the brawler.
Yeah, that is the proper Nintendo 64 controller.
You know, when you put the thing in the back.
Yes, 100%. That is what it should have been.
Great.
Yes, that should be the way it was. Just
So
take
much
that
better.
far left part
And-
and knock
and-
it off.
It comes with a little dongle thingy. So you got this, which plugs into the 64, or there's the adapter that comes with the controller. So you can get
Nice.
USB.
Yes.
Right,
They
out of
make
the
some
box.
really nice controllers now for old
Really good
console.
stuff. Really
So
good
if you
stuff.
have an old console, I would definitely look at the newer controllers for them.
I do recommend the brawler.
Yep, 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 yep. A lot of them they
Right.
have are wireless now too.
It's after midnight, and I
Gonna
don't
let
end
it
the
all
stream
hang out?
soon. Yeah, somebody's gonna let it all hang out. So
I do that all
Also-
the time, anyways.
I need to get back to Once Human because we
Oh,
got to
what's
finish
this?
Rotten Manor.
Buck HR, Nerdacopia HR needs to talk to you. So
As long as they're gonna pay me.
Attention, please. Mr. Double Up Buck, please report to the HR office. Double Up Buck, please report to the HR office. Thank you. That motherfucker ain't wearing no pants.
First
Oh, is
off,
this thing on? Shit.
first off, if I'm not getting paid, then I
This is
technically
not a
don't
HIPAA
work
violation.
for Nerdacopia Network, so I don't have to report to Nerdacopia HR.
That's true, but is saying that you're wearing not wearing pants against TOS? That's
did
the
I
big
did
thing.
did I say I wasn't wearing pants? I
That's
just said I
true.
let it all hang
I
out.
don't know. That's true. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Hey, Dan Clancy, come into our chat and tell us if that's against TOS or not. Also, gift us 40,000 subs. Just say
Can
that you
Mr.
did.
Beast just show
Just so you can say that you did. Because you won't.
up? I mean, you need Mr. Beast to just show up and gift you 100,000.
That would work. I'll give some to charity.
I mean,
I'll
I'm
use it to-
90% disabled vet. Just gift some to me. You can call it charity.
Exactly. There you go. I'll use it to build good robot us's.
You can gift
only
gift
Station
me
can do that.
That's true.
claim
have
you
to
can
die to
gift
find
me
Station.
a decent chair so it helps my spinal cord.
That's true for only like $3,000. You yourself can go out and get Buck the ultimate gaming chair, which is the Scorpion. That way he can become the fucking lawnmower man. Just
And
saying.
then I can make top quality content.
There you go.
And by that I mean
Quality.
it'll be comfort quality content.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
Best Trace Atkins song ever.
Good song. It's funny.
All right. Well, I guess we'll call her there, and I'll let Buck go first, since he's streaming tomorrow, and he can tell you what
That's
he
true.
does.
So on my channel we do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Fridays at 11 a.m. Central Time. Nightingales on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday we do Art Survival Ascended, and on Fridays we do 7 Days to Die Darkness Falls mod. At the moment we're waiting for 7 Days to Die 1.0 to go stable before we shift over
And
there.
you can play
I'm not
now if you
I
want.
am not playing experimental. Fuck that. I did not play experimental 7 Days to Die because it's too buggy.
I mean, it's
when it
only been in
goes-
beta for 42 years.
I know. And it was buggy every time it came out in experimental. Every time. Every alpha. So when it goes stable, we'll shift over there and y'all get to see all the good stuff that they brought out for that. And then on the first and third Saturdays of each month, so the 20th of this month, will be our next D&D session, which is Edar Realm of Dragons. And that is at 7 p.m. Central Time is our start time.
8 p.m. Eastern.
Damn it, Clan. I don't sit there and try to correct your shitty ass
I
time
wasn't
frames.
correcting you. I was just telling chat.
Hey, if they can't figure it out by now, I don't know what to tell
People can't math. Also, there's a dragon attacking Diz.
them.
The red dragon.
I am John Lovitz, and I will kill the dragon for a charge.
Mm.
I mean, Valden may get killed by a dragon in one of my sessions after what he found out last session, Chad.
Yep.
Don't worry. Orland secretly has a plan to kill all the dragons.
Well, right now, Portland missed out on the fact that Valden right now has 2 dragons warring inside of him.
The war
Like on
within.
Hangover. It is the war within. Holy shit.
He has a red dragon and a gold dragon fighting inside of him right now.
Look, Colonel Meaty, we are old men. You grant advice? We sometimes.
Sure, shoot. We need.
If you have a question, we'll answer it. I will not guarantee that it is correctly, but we will give
And
you
if
an
it-
answer.
And if it doesn't violate TOS, to have the response.
And I hope the advice isn't, hey, do you want to know how to become famous?
That's true. Yeah, we don't want to. I mean, we do want to become famous, but we don't want to do it by purchasing an overlay.
Or if you need a graphic artist.
That's true. We do not need a graphic art. Well, it could go either way.
We don't need those graphic artists.
I'm neither graphic nor an artist.
Discuss.
Oh, you're graphic. You're graphic, just not an artist.
Hey,
If
know
they've
what?
don't have
seen
a
you
good
in your
question.
Tifa outfit,
He doesn't
Don't
have
feel
a good
bad.
question.
We don't have good answers.
hey, if they've seen you in
Don't
your
think
Tifa outfit, they know that you're graphic, Glenn.
That's true. The Tifa outfit could be a little too graphic. I don't know. YouTube hasn't taken it down, so
All right. So good advice for Colonel Me. If you want to play a great game, play Final Fantasy VI.
that is a great game. I'll agree with you there.
Or Chrono Trigger.
Yeah, that's two of the best.
That's some blast from the past there, but they do hold up.
Or Zelda Link to the Past.
Zelda
That's a
Link
good
to the
one too.
Past. Didn't
Didn't
play the other five though.
That's fine.
They're not dependent on each other. They're
Yeah,
not
they don't.
sequels.
Yeah, they don't follow a story together.
Yeah. Yep. Tragically named because they don't actually go in order. They don't even associate with each other.
I mean, it is the
Just-
6th Final Fantasy.
It is the
Just
sixth
like
game
Link to
that
the
came out.
Past.
Has
You
nothing
really
to
won't
do with
miss nothing if you didn't
any of
play
the
any
five.
Zelda before that.
you did. That is true as
'Cause
well.
technically,
There's
that game came before the Zelda. Before
The
Right.
that.
Zeldas are connected, but yeah, there's a
They're
weird
all out of
timeline.
order.
Yeah. Then the 7th one will come out.
It
Well,
already did.
it
like
already
30 years
did.
ago.
we're up to 16 of them.
Right. Hold on
And then
to
a
your
7
butts.
remake.
That's true. There's remakes of some of them too. So you've got some catch up to do,
Remakes.
sir.
And there are some sequels to some of them. So, but
Mhm.
Talk about that.
our favorites
Like
are
Clan's
6
favorite sequel
and
is 13.
4 and 7's good and 9. And I like
Yeah.
10, but I don't. Not everybody likes 10.
I
It was
like
good.
10.
It's the last one that I beat. A lot of people like 10, Timmy. I don't know too many
Yeah.
10 haters. Did we glitch there for a second?
We did. We went black screened and then came back.
See, it's not just me.
Well, I didn't drop any frames.
I don't know, but I saw
Our
on
video
stream
dropped
it
out
went solid
completely.
black and then came back.
Weird.
Very weird.
Nothing happened. Everything seems
Ah.
normal.
It's still
Ooh.
spinning.
I'm not dropping any frames, but my
But your connection's down to nothing.
We just went black. Now we're back.
Yeah.
That's what
We
mine
just
did.
went black screen again.
That's what
and
mine
now it's
did.
back.
Yep.
We're back now.
I don't know if it's a Spectrum thing. Could be.
Maybe we're both on Spectrum.
So it's not my OBS because it didn't drop anything. But I think it's
When
the
mine did it,
connection.
I did a speed
Yeah,
test and my speed was fine.
Media. I don't believe that is your Wi-Fi right now. I believe that is currently the stream.
There is
stream.
something strange in the neighborhood.
We need to call Sam and Dean for some assistance.
Dad's been streaming, Sammy. And the channel just went offline.
Mm.
And if you know what that show's from, we can be friends. Sorry, Diz.
Oh,
I know what show it's from. So we can still
Well,
be
good.
friends.
At least you know what shows it from.
I mean, he did make it through like the first 5, so he heard the first one.
There was like 5 or 6 episodes I
Yeah.
watched.
Diz is like, Sam's the short one, right?
Oh,
What's your question, Colonel Meaty? What's your question?
Is Dean the one who dated the Gilmore girl? No, he's not. That's
No.
that would have been too confusing.
What do you do if you have too many tomatoes? Oh, that's easy, sir. What you do is you mash them up. You can have a couple different options. You can either make ketchup, or you can put that shit in a jar, put a little salt in the jar, boil your can lids and tops, put that seal lid on the jar, screw the top lid on, turn it upside down, put it on there for a couple hours so that it makes a seal, and then you have canned tomato juice, which will last you forever. Well, not forever, but a long time.
I disagree with your assessment, sir.
So there you go. You could do that. That is an option. Or if we were
You
live in front of a studio
scientifically
audience,
experiment on them.
you could throw them at us.
You could throw them at us, yeah.
You scientifically experiment on them, Clan. And
No, because
turn
then
them
you
into
get
killer
attack.
tomatoes.
I was gonna say that's how you get killer tomatoes.
That's what you really do with them.
Don't do that. The world doesn't need that right now.
Or you make some of the most badass BLTs.
I mean, you could do that. BLTs are good.
I'm
I
just
mean, you're
having
right.
too many.
The killer tomatoes would be more interesting. I'll
There
give
is
you
a
that one, Colonel Meaty.
historic show about those if you want to look it up sometime.
I mean, there is an animated series of Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, and one of the tomatoes did turn into a woman.
It's true.
But she
It-
would
it
turn
happened.
back into a tomato if somebody poured like pepper on her and she sneezed.
Hmm.
And one of the tomatoes was fuzzy.
That's just science.
It is just science. Yes, all women are tomatoes. If you sprinkle pepper on them, they will turn back into
We need to test that theory.
until their allergies clear up. Men are from Mars, women are tomatoes. The new book by Nerdacopia Network. On sale at nerdacopia.net.
If you like this book, then check out Management from Behind.
Exactly. Our 453 part management series by Dr. Diz.
Oh God. Most of it's about spreadsheets.
There is a lot of spreadsheets. Actually, if you buy management from behind, you get a complimentary spreadsheet.
Here's another science question.
All right.
If you eat a woman in tomato form, do you get as many calories as a human or a tomato?
Tomato because they're in that form.
Oh, yeah, because they've transformed, so they're no
Exactly.
longer a human.
They have transmogrified.
Magic sucks. Yes.
Yes,
Space
there's
magic
rules.
is worse.
Space magic is worse. That is true. Space magic is always weird. Man.
So huh. Any other questions out there?
That's true. We're here all 5-10 minutes.
Yeah. Guy in the middle is
Got in the middle of
sleeping.
sleeping. No, he's just looking down. He's not asleep.
I'm pretty sure that I sleep less than all of chat and my co-host combined.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep. Yeah,
That's
chat.
true.
He is a Navy AI submarine, and this is just the manifestation that he generates for us.
Oh, it's not a brag.
This is
It's
true.
truth.
This is true.
I don't get an option. It's not something that I get to choose for myself.
You can brag about the truth, though. You can.
You can't. You can't. Some people brag and it's not even the truth.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. See, not the truth, but yet you brag about it. We've all been there. Well, I mean, you set it up so well. You opened the door. It'd be rude for me not to go through it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we are students of comedy, sir.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. If you open the door, we're going through it. That's just the rules.
Mm-hmm.
There'll be laughs and guffaws, maybe some tears. But in the end, we're all better for it.
Maybe.
Because the main thing of the stream is the friends we make along the way.
Mhm.
And if you want to be our friend, hit that follow button.
Hit the follow button.
You like that
all right.
segue? Now that was a segue right there.
That was a segue, yes. So like I said, we do this every Thursday, 10:30 p.m. Eastern. And we also do a show on Mondays called Super Retro Game Show Extreme, where we play retro games, and we're playing Zelda Wind Waker right now. So I haven't got very far into that one, so you wouldn't be
It's 'cause
missing this
you've
if you
been
joined us.
subsidizing it with PAX Day.
Yes, we've been
Sure.
playing a
There's
little
also-
PAX Day here and there.
Also, a lot of PAX Day. That's true. And trying to stream Once Human. We've been trying.
Its mouse is kind of heavy over there, so he's got the
Is it
large mouse like you like.
Is
Clayton.
is it is
Exactly.
it because that's the heaviest thing that you carry?
It's
Oh,
a 3C thick
no.
mouse, like I like.
3C. Yeah, so we do that at 10:30 p.m. Eastern on Mondays. We play the retro games, and then on the second and fourth Sundays of every month, we play some D&D. A little campaign called Not Actually Heroes, The Forgotten, where Clan Diesel is our DM there, and we
He
play.
switched.
We switched. I was DMing, and now he's DMing, and so if you
So
want to
come and watch the plane crash.
4 hours of guys and girls sitting around role playing.
Actually, this is a statistic I've been keeping track of. So far, none of my episodes have been 4 hours.
Oh,
They've all
Three
been
and a-
less than 4 hours.
3.5 hours worth of it.
Yeah, about that. Yeah, about 3.5 hours.
So we do that on the second and fourth Sundays of every month, and we've been doing some random other streams. So Clan Diesel has been trying to stream some Once Human, and we've been streaming some PAX Day. So, so many good games out there. So we're trying to throw them all out there as we're playing them.
I mean, that's fair, Colonel Meaty. That's true. That's fair.
That is fair. So you want to do the other spiel, Diesel?
Sure. I'll do the show. So we have all sorts of things that streamers are required to have by federal law. So we have a Discord. You can join it right there. Hit that link. Join our Discord. There's all sorts of things happening there. You can see
Buck
myself
asked me,
and Timmy Turbo
how
and Not Degenerous
easy
post
is it
memes.
for someone to
You
follow
can
a
have
Twitch
conversations about
stream?
games or movies
Following
or
a Twitch
yay
stream
anime
is quite simple.
or D&D or
First,
whatever you
you'll
want to talk
need a
about.
Twitch
There's a channel
account.
for it.
Once logged
If
in,
not,
you can
tell us,
search for the
hey, there's not a
streamer
channel
by
for this, and
name
I'd like to
or
talk about it.
browse
We'll
through
fix it.
categories to find someone interesting. When you find Nerducopia Network's channel, just click the follow button, which is usually represented by a heart icon. This way, you'll get notifications whenever they go live, making it easy to stay updated. Enjoy the stream.
The guy in the middle does not have a mullet. He actually has a tall chair. That's true. But we have a Discord. There's a link for the Discord. There's my stupid Stream Deck changed slides on me, and I don't like that. We have socials. There. Hit that link. You'll get a link tree. It's all our socials. So you have Twitter X, you have Facebook, you have Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff is there. And then we have merch. So if you want merch that has Super Retro Game Show themes on it, go there. And you can buy shirts and pants and all sorts of fun stuff with the Super Retro Game Show branding on it. You can get that there. And then, of course, if you're like, hey, I kind of enjoyed watching these three old men, what else do they have? Because I just now showed up. Kind of like Colonel Meaty. He just showed up. He doesn't know that we have like 800 hours of free content that you can use to catch up on all of our previous shows over on NerdTube at youtube.com/Nerdacopia Network. You can go over there and catch all of our previous episodes of Super Retro Game Show Extreme, Not Actually Heroes Are Forgotten, Not Actually Heroes Cataclysm, and Three Old Men. And then, of course, there are some random VODs that we've uploaded too for games, but and one movie review from 2018. So there it is. But go there. If you are watching on NerdTube right now, be sure to hit that subscribe button down there. It's free, and you'll be, if you hit the bell next to it, you'll get notified of every time we upload a video to YouTube, which is roughly 2 to 3 times per week. And that is all the spiel that I've got.
All right. So, enjoyed everybody showing up and hanging out with us. We love the questions.
Questions were good.
That's very fun. We'd love to do that the entire episode. So
That's true. We love it when chat talks.
yeah, so it's great. Appreciate it again, everybody coming out, and hopefully you'll give us a follow and come back and hang out with us again. But until, yeah,
Yeah,
kinda
we've been on
late.
for like an hour and a half, which is a long time to do like a podcast style show. We've
Yeah, it's like-
discovered.
yeah.
I know you just got here. See, if you had known that we existed beforehand, you could have been here at 10:30. Well, let's not lie to each other. 10:40, 10:45-ish for the beginning of the show. So you can be here next week at 10:30, 10:45-ish. And you can watch us then. Or if you hit that follow button, it will alert you and say, hey, those three old dudes are live. Actually, it'll just say Nerdacopia Network's live. But if it's Thursday, it's Three Old Men. There you go. So yeah, unfortunately,
$1,500.
we are leaving. Unfortunately, if I follow, can the middle guy do a spin? I mean,
$1,500.
maybe it's up to him. I mean, I'll spin for a follow. I once shaved my eyebrows for $50.
For the mullet,
It was
$1,500.
2 tier 3 subs back then, and I shaved my eyebrows live on stream. That video is on NerdTube. So
Take a
there you
spin.
go. You'll
For a
okay
follow.
for a spin for a follow. Okay, Do you want to spin from my? Do I spin like this from my chair? Or do I stand up and spin? What are we looking for here? What are we doing? What's the rules of the spin? Stand up.
Stand
All
up.
right. There we go.
Stand up,
Here I
spin.
go. Here I go. I'm standing up. I'll take my headset off. There you go. It's just a shirt. All you saw was a shirt. Which you wouldn't have got much anyway, because I don't have an ass.
You got that follow, Diesel. You got that follow.
There you go. See, what many people don't know, I work for
Shook
this
'em.
network. I thank you. I thank you for that, a sexy blueberry. I appreciate that. Somebody put that as a quote or something. That would be great. But anyway, I put the work in Nerdacopia Network. Just saying that. Just saying that.
You put the work in twerk though.
I mean, I don't have an ass, so literally it's impossible. So if you come back Thursday, we'll be here. Unless one of us is sick.
We will await you.
Something. But there's like a 98% chance we'll be here. You will wait. We will, with bated breath. Also, if you want to come by Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern time, we'll be here doing D&D. I don't know if you want to watch that or not, but it's an
Yeah.
option.
Yeah,
And
you
then
don't have to stay
Monday-
the whole time. You know.
Monday we'll be here at 10:30 playing Wind Waker. So there's your options.
Never played D. Well,
No.
it's a good intro. We have all range of skill levels playing, so
That's true.
it's interesting. So it's always
I mean,
learning
you can.
experience.
Listen,
I try
I'm
to seduce,
surprised
roll a monster. Yeah,
some of our
that
characters
happens.
haven't tried to seduce the monster yet.
I
But
mean,
none of
my
them are
character will,
bards.
my character will definitely do that.
Your character will, yeah.
It's
That
already
is true.
he's already seduced one NPC.
That's true. Yeah, your character is the first character that we've had in D&D to get laid. Congratulations. He will. He
Real
will
life, too.
seduce you. He will seduce you in real life too. I've had to get on to him a couple times. He's looked at me with those lusty eyes.
All right, so we're gonna get out of here, and appreciate the follow, appreciate all the good questions, love the interaction, and okay, and we'll see you guys if nothing else, at least next Thursday. So
That's true.
see you till then.
Bye.
Later.